Hi guys, so welcome to another episode, and my guest for this episode today is one of the biggest DJs in Bosongo town and also a master plan event he does something about events. That's actually why we're here. So I will let him introduce himself before we continue with this conversation.
My good name is Dre. I'll just stick to Dre. Because even if I told you my other names,
no one knows those.
Dre is my name. Actually proprietor, master plan events.
What else do you do apart from this? Because I know there's something else I'm waiting for.
I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
Basically, events DJ. So weddings, pre-weddings, birthdays, anything to do with sound. And we also do car wash. There is also master plan wash points.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. So why events planning?
I can say that ever since I was a kid, I was so much into music. I actually started DJing at the age of 12. I used to make my own mixtapes. We call them mixtapes. From the old school radios, where I'd listen to a good music from the radio and then record a song. After that song is done, I wait for another song.
Okay.
It comes up, I record.
Yes.
Yeah. So at the age of 12, I can say I had already started.
You're getting interested in being in this space. Oh. So the DJing bit started even when you were 12. You just knew you wanted to work around, just this space of entertainment.
Exactly. I think I might say that I never failed in school, but I was so much into stuff to do with music than
actual schoolwork.
But I never failed.
Actually, because I think that was going to be my next question, that for most African parents, when you talk about wanting to be a DJ or being in this space of entertainment, there's normally that back and forth, this is not a profession really. So I would want to understand, when did you actually decide to take this up professionally? And if you hadn't decided to go into DJing and event planning, what would you have been doing?
My other passion was actually football. At home, everybody knew I was going to be a footballer. Where that passion went, I don't know. The other question was?
The other question was, when did you start doing this professionally now? Apart from it being just something you liked doing, when did you start, actually focusing on it?
Actually, that's around the year 2013. No, 2013.
Yeah.
Actually, my first gig. Immediately after high school, I joined a marketing company. Somewhere in Kisumu. We used to do road shows and stuff. I was actually DJing and MCing. Product marketing.
Okay.
And then I left for college. But then again, me going to college was not my idea. I had this hunger. I wanted to join the events field. So much that going to college
wasn't something you really wanted to do.
But now my cousin is called Steve. He told me, we actually had a sit down. I told him, this money you're going to pay for my fee.
Just give me that money.
Yeah, just give me that money. I get a few speakers.
Yeah.
And then I start this business.
Yeah.
But he told me, no, you just go to college, and then after college, we'll see
About your speakers.
Yeah, about your speakers. Then I was actually in college during the holidays. I'm back to
MC.
The product marketing stuff. A week to completion of my college, he called me. Asked me, hey, about the speakers you are talking about. Now that you only have a week left, you can go inquire the prices. Then
Speakers and tell.
I actually did it
That day.
that day. So by the time then after doing my final exams, I came back to Kisii.
Yeah.
Then I only went back to Nairobi for the graduation. Something I've never forgotten about my graduation. A friend of mine is called Syria. He's now a lawyer in somewhere in Malindi. I called him. He went for my gown.
Yeah.
We met at the graduation venue. I put on my gown, graduated, took my gown off, gave it back to Syria. He took it back because I was actually having my first gig as a Dre the following day.
So you
So
had
I
to
only
come back to
graduated,
Kisii.
gave him back the gown, got into a vehicle,
Came
back to Kisii. That is how I started.
Okay. Well, clearly, guys, it's really important to have people around you who support you, as you can see. So in 2013, and it being in Kisii, I do know that the scene, the entertainment scene was not what we see right now, because 10 years ago, Kisii DJing wasn't, like all that, because we had our people thinking that, if you're a DJ, you're either a spoiled kid somewhere, something like that. No one really looked at it as a profession. So how was it navigating that space of, like I'm a DJ, but this is my profession, and I want people to respect that?
The first thing is the view of how people view DJing. It actually goes down to the individual DJs themselves.
Yeah.
Because one, me as a DJ, what brought me into the game? Did I come into the game because I saw a certain DJ is dressed like this, he has a number of ladies around him, Did I get in the DJ game as a business?
Yeah.
But if something different brought me to the game, now what's my mentality about this game? No.
Yeah.
So as for me, any job I'm given, I consider it my whole, because that is where my life is.
Yeah.
So I have to do it knowing that this is where I get my rent, this is where I get whatever I want. It's not all about the hype. Oh, I was in such and such a place performing, and this is...
It's your livelihood.
Yeah. And DJing, actually, even the DJs I've mingled with, within Kisii or outside Kisii, I I try as much as I can to talk to them on how to professionalize or monetize the DJing art. And forget about the hype and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. And because I do know, because you have mentioned the hype, I do understand that the space of DJing means you're around people a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and often these people are under the influence. How do you handle that, the kind of attention you get, especially from ladies? How were you able to navigate that? Because I know when you were starting out, you didn't have any experience in that state. So how was it you navigating that space and being able to be like, this is my profession, I don't play around this space?
I'll give that to self-discipline. I've been actually, was it on Friday? I had an event. This client, I've done events for this client for the past 8 years or so. The client still, the client has never believed that I don't drink.
Yeah.
So when we were having this event, she came and asked me, "What are you taking? Is this brand okay with you?" Yeah, that's okay. She brought me the drink, put it somewhere. I'll sort my friend out later. But then again, like I said, self-discipline is important. The events I've been doing, more so the road shows and stuff. You'd find with the road shows, we were moving. I have actually done road shows countrywide. So without self-discipline, if we, for example, if we came in for a road show in Kisii, most of my colleagues, or let me say all of them, after the road show, we'd go back to our hotel rooms, take showers, and guys would leave for clubs. For Dre, I am the DJ, remember? I'd go take my supper, go back to bed. Tomorrow is another day. No clubbing at all.
Unless it's an event you have to be at.
Unless it is an event.
Anyway, discipline. I think there's something to learn here about the importance of knowing yourself and understanding the spaces you're in so that you're able to navigate them. Because I think what he's talking about, I don't think we understand how difficult it is to exist in a space where it's all about entertainment and to refrain yourself from having too much entertainment and, you know, not being too professional. So yeah, I commend you for that. That's a really inspiring thing to say, actually. And also I want to understand, because I know you started with DJing and then now you handle big events. But I know it hasn't always been like that. You must have started from somewhere. When was that time when you decided, you know what, I want to do events like in this space where I provide sound, you know, the MCs and stuff like that?
Actually, the first equipments that I was bought with my cousin Steve. From there onwards, like I said, I've been doing my job with passion.
Yes.
So when you actually love what you're doing, the love you have for whatever you're doing transfers to either the person you're serving or the person watching you do what you do.
Yes.
Yes. And from that, the person who has watched you do whatever you're doing and liked whatever you're doing will definitely come for your contact.
Yeah.
If this person comes for your contact, he or she will definitely give you a job or refer you
to someone. Yes.
Exactly what made the person come looking for your contact. That is exactly what you are going to do to the next event.
Client, yes.
So what I've been doing is that for every event, I have like a target of 2 or 3 people, not actually coming to me to ask for my number, but just coming to me to say,
you did a good
you
job.
did a good job.